Look around you. Look at the room you are sitting in. Look at the device in your hand. Now listen to the silence underneath the noise of your life. Do you hear it? That is the sound of the universe's indifference. I am going to tell you a truth that is going to hurt. It is going to feel like a knife sliding between your ribs. But unlike the lies you have been fed since you were a child, this wound will not kill you. It will wake you up. Nobody is coming to save you. No one is coming to fix your life. No one is coming to solve your financial problems. No one is coming to heal your childhood trauma. No one is coming to rescue you from your loneliness, your confusion, or your mediocrity. The White Knight is a myth invented to keep you docile. The cavalry is not over the hill. The cavalry died miles ago. You are the general, the soldier, and the casualty of your own war. Most people live their entire lives in a state of suspended animation, waiting. They are waiting for the perfect partner, the perfect job, the perfect government, or the perfect moment. They are waiting for permission to exist. They are like cattle standing in a field, waiting for the farmer, not realizing the farmer does not love them. The farmer owns them. If this idea terrifies you, good. Fear is the first sign that you are waking up from the coma of modern comfort. If you can stomach the reality that you are completely, utterly alone in the cockpit of your life, then you are ready for what comes next. If you are still looking for a daddy, a savior, or a God to intervene and do the push-ups for you, turn this off. Go back to sleep. This is not for you. But if you are ready to seize the reins of your existence with the ruthless grip of a Napoleon and the icy calm of a Marcus Aurelius, then stay with me, because today we are going to perform surgery on your soul. We are going to cut out the cancer of dependency and replace it with the iron core of Stoic sovereignty. Let us analyze why you feel this need for a savior. It is not entirely your fault. It is a biological and social program running deep in your operating system. From the moment you are born, you are helpless. You cannot feed yourself. You cannot move. You cannot protect yourself. You scream, and a giant figure appears to comfort you. You learn, deep in your reptilian brain, that distress signals bring rescue. This is the first imprint. Cry and you shall be saved. But as you age, society, schools, governments, religions, corporations hijacks this imprint. They condition you to believe that you are incomplete. They sell you the idea that safety lies in compliance and that happiness is something given, not taken. In the texts of dark psychology, we study how predators select their victims. Do you know who the easiest target is? It is not the weak. It is the dependent. It is the person waiting for a miracle. The con artist, the Machiavellian manipulator, the narcissistic lover, they all look for the same thing. The save me signal broadcast in your eyes. When you walk through the world with the subconscious belief that someone else is responsible for your happiness, you are painting a target on your back. You are displaying the body language of submission. You are slumping your shoulders, exposing your neck and averting your gaze. You are signaling to every wolf in the forest that you are a sheep looking for a shepherd. And make no mistake, the wolves will come, but they will not come to save you. They will come to shear you. There is a concept called learned helplessness. It was discovered in cruel experiments where dogs were shocked repeatedly until they stopped trying to escape. Eventually, even when the cage door was opened, the dogs stayed on the electrified floor. They had learned that their actions did not matter. Modern society is a factory for learned helplessness. You are taught that the economy controls your wealth, that your ex-partner controls your self-esteem, and that your genetics control your health. You are taught to be a spectator in your own life. This is why you feel lonely. You interpret loneliness as a defect, a sign that you have been abandoned. But I want you to reframe that emotion right now. Loneliness is not abandonment. Loneliness is the baseline of existence. It is the blank canvas. It is freedom. Let us look at the men who ruled the world. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, the most powerful man on earth. He had everything: wealth, armies, adoration. Yet when you read his meditations, do you find a man reveling in luxury? No, you find a man wrestling with the darkness of the human condition. He wrote, "Ambition means tying your well-being to what other people say or do. Sanity means tying it to your own actions. Marcus knew that despite his legions, he was alone. His generals could betray him. His wife could die. His body would fail. He understood that the only territory he truly ruled was the fortress of his own mind. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotion. That is a cheap caricature. Stoicism is about radical resource management. It is the understanding that you have finite amount of energy and time. Every second you spend wishing things were different. Every moment you spend hoping for a savior is a hemorrhage of your power. Epictetus, born a slave, crippled by a cruel master, taught that it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This sounds like a cliché until you apply it with Machiavellian ruthlessness. If you are broke, no one is coming with a check. Accept it. That is the reality. The pain you feel is the friction between your reality and your delusion that you deserve to be saved. Drop the delusion, and the pain transforms into data. It becomes a strategy. If you are heartbroken, lying on the floor because a narcissist discarded you, understand this. Your pain is not a tragedy. It is a withdrawal symptom. You were addicted to the validation of another person. You gave them the keys to your reality. The Stoic takes the keys back. The Stoic looks at the heartbreak and says, "This person has revealed their nature. They have done me a favor by leaving. Now I possess the truth. Hope is dangerous." In the myth of Pandora's box, hope was the last evil left inside. Have you ever wondered why? Because hope prolongs the torment. Hope is the opium that keeps you chained to a job you hate because maybe it will get better. Hope keeps you in a toxic relationship because maybe they will change. Hope is passive. Hope is a beggar. Napoleon Bonaparte did not hope to conquer Europe. He planned. He executed. He calculated the trajectory of the cannonballs. He understood the terrain. When he found himself exiled, he didn't wait for a pardon. He escaped and marched on Paris. You must kill the part of you that hopes. Replace it with the part of you that decides. Think about the psychological concept of intermittent reinforcement. This is how casinos hook gamblers. You pull the lever and nothing happens. You pull again, nothing. You pull a third time and ding ding ding. A small reward. Your brain releases dopamine. You are hooked. Life plays this game with you. You wait for a break, and occasionally you get a crumb. That crumb keeps you starving. It keeps you waiting. The moment you accept that no help is coming is the moment you become dangerous. A man or woman with no hope to lose is unstoppable. When you stop looking for a rescue boat, you learn to swim. And when you learn to swim, you realize the ocean is not your enemy. It is your playground. Let's talk about the pain of being alone. Human beings are social creatures. We are wired for tribe. Being cast out meant death in the ancient world. That is why you feel anxiety when you are rejected or isolated. Your DNA is screaming, "I am going to die." But you are not in the savannah anymore. You are in the modern world. Solitude is not a death sentence. It is a laboratory. Isaac Newton revolutionized physics while in isolation during the plague. Nietzsche wrote his masterpieces while wandering alone in the Swiss Alps. The greatest minds in history did not find their genius in a crowd. They found it in the silence of their own company. When you are alone, you are forced to confront the only person who actually determines your fate, yourself. Most people are terrified of silence because in the silence, their inner demons start to whisper. They hear their insecurities, their failures, their fears, so they drown it out. They turn on Netflix, they scroll through TikTok, they call a friend to gossip. They use noise to sedate themselves against the truth. The Stoic, the strategist, invites the demons in for tea. You sit in the silence and you say, "I see you. I see my fear. I see my inadequacy." And you dissect it. You analyze it like a scientist analyzing a virus. This is where you build the inner citadel. You construct a self that does not need external validation to function. You become self-sustaining. Imagine you are a nuclear reactor. Most people are solar panels. They need the sun of other people's approval to generate energy. If the sun goes behind a cloud, if they get criticized or ignored or dumped, they power down. They go dark. You must become a nuclear reactor. You generate your own heat. You generate your own light. You do not need the sun. You are the sun. Now, let us integrate the dark wisdom. We know from the study of manipulation that the world is full of actors. People wear masks. They feign friendship to gain leverage. They feign love to gain sex or security. If you are walking around with the "save me" attitude, you are handing these manipulators the blueprint to your destruction. You are telling them exactly what to say to control you. Oh, you're lonely. I'll be your friend until I need money. Oh, you're insecure about your looks. I'll tell you you're beautiful until I want to isolate you. The Stoic survivalist knows that everyone acts in their own self-interest. This is not cynicism, it is observation. Even the altruist helps others because it makes them feel good. When you understand this, you stop being disappointed when people let you down. You expect it, you plan for it, you become unmanipulatable. How can someone blackmail you if you have no shame? How can someone seduce you with flattery if you already know your own worth? How can someone threaten you with abandonment if you are comfortable in solitude? By accepting that nobody is coming to save you, you immunize yourself against the primary weapon of the dark triad types, the promise of salvation. When a manipulator comes along promising to make all your dreams come true, the independent mind sees the trap. The independent mind asks, what is the cost? Taking responsibility for your life is an act of rebellion. Society wants you dependent. It wants you in debt. It wants you addicted to entertainment. It wants you fat, lazy, and scared. To stand up and say, I am responsible for everything in my life, is a radical transgression. It means that if you are overweight, it is your fault, not your genetics, not the food industry, you. You put the fork in your mouth. It means if you are broke, it is your fault. You chose safety over risk. You chose leisure over learning. It means if you are unhappy, it is your fault. You chose to interpret the world through a lens of victimhood. This sounds harsh. It is harsh, but it is also the only key that unlocks the prison cell. Because if it is your fault, then you have the power to fix it. If your unhappiness is caused by the government, or the economy, or your parents, then you are powerless. You have to wait for them to change, and they never will. But if your unhappiness is caused by you, then you can change it right now. You can put down the phone. You can walk out the door. You can pick up a book. You can speak the truth. This is the ultimate power move. It is the moment the slave becomes the master. So how do we execute this? We do not just think about it, we do it. Number 1, kill the fantasy. Stop visualizing a lottery win. Stop fantasizing about a perfect relationship saving you. Catch yourself drifting into these comforting lies and cut them off. Look at your reality. It is cold. It is hard. Good. It is solid ground. Number 2, the morning audit. Every morning, look in the mirror. Tell yourself, I am the problem, and I am the solution. Do not look for encouragement from your spouse or your boss. Generate it from within. Number 3, embrace the suck. Do something difficult every day that no one forces you to do. Cold showers, fasting, heavy lifting, study difficult texts. Train your brain that you command the body. The body does not command you. Number 4, silence the noise. Spend 1 hour alone every day. No phone, no music, just you and your thoughts. Watch the anxiety rise. Do not run from it. Watch it until it dissolves. This is how you build the callus over the sensitive parts of your mind. I will leave you with this. There is a terrifying freedom in realizing that you are floating in the void. At first, you feel like you are falling. You flail your arms, screaming for a hand to catch you. But after a while, if you stop screaming and open your eyes, you realize something profound. There is no ground to hit. You are not falling. You are flying. You are untethered. You owe nothing to the past. You are not bound by the expectations of the future. You are here now, a biological machine capable of infinite adaptation. The heroes you worship, the Napoleons, the Caesars, the Alexanders, the Steve Jobs, the Elon Musks, they were not saved. They did not wait. They imposed their will upon the chaos. They looked at the indifference of the universe, and they laughed. You have that same potential encoded in your blood, but it will remain dormant as long as you are waiting for a knock on the door. There is no knock coming. There is no letter in the mail. There is no savior on the horizon. It's just you. And if you are truly awake, if you are truly smart, You realize that you are enough. Now look at your life. Look at the mess. Look at the pain. And smile, because now the real work begins. If this message woke something up in the dark corners of your mind, hit the like button, not for me, but as a signal to yourself that you accept the contract. Subscribe because we are going to peel back more layers of the human condition, and I promise you, it will not be comfortable. Go, save yourself.